Luka is now a Laker in what many are now calling the biggest blockbuster trade in the history of the NBA.
News that just happened about 5 minutes ago. Multiple sources saying the Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick.
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history.
But why did it happen? And was LeBron hinting at it in this interview?
Without AD, it's got to be a collective group, you know, and not one of us can do it by ourselves, and we damn sure can't do it. Take up all what AD does. He covers for all of us. So it was good for us to come in with the team aspect to get stops together, clean glass, and then share the ball offensively.
But after going through tons of NBA information from the Mavs and Lakers front offices, we now know why Luka was traded to the Lakers. The NBA just pulled a trade that wouldn't even go through forcefully on 2K. Even the players around the league were confused. But as crazy as it seems, this deal is real, and somehow even the concerned players were not aware.
Pelinka with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison there, doing this deal, and I'm told Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, a lot of people on both sides with the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea.
But besides Doncic and AD, this trade will also see the Lakers getting Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, while Dallas gets Max Christie and a 2029 first-round pick. Somehow, the Utah Jazz even got involved, as they'll be picking up Jalen Hood-Schifino and a couple of second-round picks. But let's be honest, nobody cares about Utah right now. All eyes are on the Lakers and Mavericks. And the question is, why? Why would Dallas trade Luka Doncic, a 25-year-old superstar with so much more to offer? Could it be that the Mavs management are tired of Luka's antics? The constant complaining to refs, the questionable conditioning during and after the season, the growing list of injuries, and the glaring lack of defense? NBA experts like Brian Windhorst think so.
The focus in the league is the Dallas Mavericks' decision to trade Luka Doncic here. This is basically a rebuke of him. This is them saying that they don't think they can win with him. They're worried about the kind of defense he plays. They're worried about the kind of way he keeps himself in condition. They're worried, obviously, about his ability to focus at the biggest moments.
The Mavs front office seemed to believe Anthony Davis, alongside Kyrie and Klay, makes them better title contenders. Also, AD's connection with coach Jason Kidd might have played a role in the move, seeing Kidd, who was on the Lakers staff when they won the 2020 NBA championship. On the flip side, the Lakers couldn't have gotten a better deal. Speaking of better, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Better Picks. Sports fans, are you ready to take your passion for the game to the next level? Introducing Better Picks, the ultimate way to play fantasy sports and win big. With Better Picks, you can unleash your skills by picking more or less for your favorite player's stats. And guess what? You could win up to 2,000 times your entry. That's right. Just imagine turning a small play into a huge payday. Better makes it easy, exciting, and rewarding to participate. It's available in 32 states and counting, covering a wide range of sports like NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. Whether you're a diehard sports fan or just getting started, Better has something for everyone. And here's the best part. When you sign up using our exclusive link and promo code, you'll get a first entry match up to $250, win or lose, plus a free pick to get you started. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to elevate your game. Click the link in the description, download the app, and join the action today. Make sure to enter our promo code during registration to claim your bonus. It's time to play, predict, and win, only with Better Picks. But back to the video. The Lakers couldn't pass up the opportunity to get Luka Doncic, even though the Lakers just gave AD a massive contract extension. But according to Stephen A., the Lakers are looking towards the future with Luka.
This is a move for the future. Luka Doncic is 25 years of age. Anthony Davis is 31. Luka's going to be 26 February 28th. Anthony Davis is going to be 32 in March. He's got him by 6 years. And so when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, it is clearly a move for the future, meaning post-LeBron.
But could this have really been the Mavs saying they're done with Doncic? Or did Doncic want out?
Nico Harrison, the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks, confirmed with ESPN's Tim McMahon, and I quote, he said, "I believe that defense wins championships. told ESPN regarding his motivation behind the Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis trade, "I believe that getting an all-defensive center and an all-NBA player with a defensive mindset gives us a better chance. We're built to win now and in the future."
We all thought Luka Doncic would be the face of the Dallas Mavericks for the next decade. But as shocking as it is, maybe the writing was on the wall all along. Maybe Dallas was done with Luka long before we realized it. In fact, Tim McMahon said the Dallas GM had serious issues with Doncic's weight.
The Mavericks have been extremely frustrated with Luka Doncic's constant conditioning issues, the concerns. His weight ballooned into the high 260s this season. They believe that is something that is directly attributable to the injury issues that he's had, the durability issues that he's had. They had major concerns about that.
You see, beyond Luka's jaw-dropping stats and highlight reel plays, there were cracks. Cracks the Mavericks couldn't ignore anymore, from the constant complaining to referees to his conditioning. Yes, his talent is undeniable, but talent only takes you so far when your body isn't in peak form.
Luka really has to just get in shape, not offensively. We know offensively you're a gifted mind, right? Just little things you do. There's little subtle things you do that lets me know, man, you're very, very brilliant when it comes to offense. You're seeing things that there's just other people that can't see, right? When you're moving, how to plan on this foot, pump fake, seeing somebody's body moving. You know how to manipulate a defense. You're not in shape to move defensively.
The Mavericks struggled to cover his lack of defensive effort, and in a brutal Western Conference, that's a recipe for disaster. And now, we're seeing Dallas continually put more trust in Kyrie.
Well, I think it's very interesting on a couple of levels. Number one, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, clearly you lost all faith in Luka Doncic. That's a story that's going to follow Luka for a long time.
You see, Kyrie represents a clutch performer with championship experience. And with AD's defense and Klay's shooting, there's no telling how far they might go. But regardless, how Dallas handled the trade was quite shocking. They didn't start a bidding war or try to squeeze out the best possible deal. It looked like they just picked up the phone, called one team, and made it happen. That's not how you treat a generational talent unless something behind the scenes made it necessary. But what made it necessary for the Lakers to take the deal?
The Mavericks called the Lakers, offered Luka Doncic, and that's when the Lakers had to huddle internally. They've never offered Anthony Davis ever in a trade. But if you're going to get offered Luka Doncic, that's when Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, and that organization, they had to meet. And it's Luka Doncic at the end of the day. And
obviously, they made the Lakers a deal they couldn't refuse. But then, the Lakers might also have been a bit frustrated with Anthony Davis. AD has been vocal for years about wanting to play power forward, not center. He's made it clear in interviews, to coaches, even in casual conversations. But here's the thing, the numbers never backed him up. The Lakers were simply a better team with AD at the 5. His defensive versatility, rim protection, and ability to dominate the paint made the Lakers better. But apparently, he wasn't really happy. But apart from AD's happiness, this move is also about the Lakers' future post-LeBron. King James isn't going to play forever, so why not begin finding a replacement now? Plus, LeBron has dreamed of playing with Luka for years. And who knows, maybe LeBron can mentor him when it comes to taking care of his body. I mean, this is LeBron, the gold standard for longevity. Hopefully, LeBron can show him the blueprint for extending his prime well into his 30s. But there's also the fact that Luka's eligible for a supermax contract soon. But this is the Lakers. They don't flinch at max deals when it comes to superstars. And Luka is worth every penny. But at the end of the day, NBA fans can't even decide who got the better deal. Is it the Lakers or Mavericks? Right now, the NBA world is still trying to process the shockwaves from the Luka Doncic-Anthony Davis trade.
I knew there was real strong frustration with Luka Doncic within the Mavericks organization. I did not see trading a perennial MVP candidate who has yet to hit his prime. That's exactly what the Dallas Mavericks did late on a Saturday night.
For Dallas, this is the dawn of a new era. AD, Kyrie Irving, and Klay Thompson are now the big three tasked with leading the Mavs back to championship glory.
That's the Luka Doncic side. The other side to this is it puts the ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had been clamoring to be a 4 again, not a 5. Well, you've got Gafford, you got Lively and other folks in Dallas. Now he doesn't have to play the 5.
Maybe in Dallas, AD can finally get what he's wanted for years, his preferred power forward role. And with young, athletic bigs like Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford holding down the paint, Davis can float more freely. He can dominate defensively and stretch the floor offensively without the wear and tear that comes with playing the 5. On paper, this team can really go far as long as they stay off injuries. Meanwhile, the Lakers look like they just pulled off the biggest heist in NBA trade history. Luka Doncic and LeBron James on their day will destroy any team offensively. And at just 25, Luka can rebuild himself in LA for the future. This isn't just about winning now, it's about building a dynasty that could stretch well beyond LeBron's retirement. Different players have been reacting to this shocking trade, but KD's reaction speaks to the fact that this might have happened without Doncic's knowledge.
Insane, man. It's crazy. Players are held to a different standard of loyalty and commitment to a program. But the organizations don't get held to that same standard from the outside world.
But with trades like this, there's always a risk. Did the Mavericks give up on Luka too soon? Did the Lakers mortgage too much of their depth and future for one player? Or will this be the rare deal where both teams walk away with regrets? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, you should see our video on that time MVP Westbrook was guarded by a 17-year-old Luka Doncic next.